So Chris, slightly different format this week. We've had no guest, but it seems a shame not to talk about fuck ups. And I don't believe you've actually shared your fuck up of your career so far, have you? So do you want to tell us a bit about that?
Yeah, I mean, it was when I first met you actually, and I invited to work together. I think that's the biggest fuck up of my personal career. No, honestly, it's a pleasure to work with you, as you know, my friend. My biggest fuck up has got to be. I've worked in PR since I went to university, did public relations. Then I'd got a job in London. I went to work for an international PR agency in London. Did 4 or 5 years down there. Worked in healthcare PR. Came up to the north and got an account manager job in Leeds, which is where Prohibition's based, north of the UK. Bit cocky, account manager. Been travelling for a couple of months. Was ready to take on my new job with my new Thailand tan, and I got the new job, and it was a network agency. The shall remain nameless, but if you went on my LinkedIn profile, you'd be able to narrow it down. They were a networked agency, so I was in the Leeds office, and there was like 7 or 8 of us in the Leeds office. And it was a network agency, so we had a Leeds, London, Edinburgh, Manchester, Glasgow, all over the UK basically. And we had an account, and it was for a alcohol brand, and they were launching a new bar in the northeast, and I was really excited about this. It was a great consumer brand, brilliant. I can get stuck in here, and I had to write a story based on a brief that I'd taken from the London office, and they said, "Can you write this release about this new bar that's opening? It's a new bar for our chained bar, and can you do it?" I said, "Okay." So I wrote the story, put all my effort into it, sent it down to the office for approval. And about a couple of hours later, I get an email back from the account director in London. "This is great. Good to go." Brilliant. So, enthusiastic 25-year-old Chris thinks, right, I'm going to smash this. This is the first project that I could do and show these guys how good I am at media relations. So I start sending it out and get the couple of execs I'm working with, and we're on the phones all day. The next couple of days, send it out everywhere. It's gone everywhere, like literally everywhere. Anyway, this was on like Wednesday, and on Friday lunchtime, I got an email, ping, into my Outlook, and it said, "Hi guys, just to let you know, don't send that across to the client for approval. There's a bit of a technical issue." So I was like, "Client approval? Is the email good to go? Doesn't mean to go out then?" And it turned out that I hadn't been briefed properly but it was my fuck up. So I did what I can do as being an honest, brave individual. I stuck my head in the sand and hoped it all blew over. And so I went to my in-laws for the weekend with my wife, my now wife, at the time was my girlfriend, was sat in their house, and on the 10 o'clock news came this story. It was at this bar opening, and there was a big hoo-ha because the locals were not happy about the rebranded name of the bar. It was
the fear of seeing that appearing.
I literally thought in my first weekend I'd done such a good job I was going to get fired. So to everybody out there, I apologise for sending that release out too early. I was just keen to get going. But luckily I survived, and I'm here to do this podcast with you today.